Hey everybody, it's me Stacy here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com, and welcome to today's Say Yes to Spellbinders event for November. Can you believe the year is almost up? It's, oh my goodness gracious. So, I have got the most beautiful product from Spellbinders for you today. I have exclusive bundles, value pricing, stunning samples, just a whole lot of Spellbinders happiness that makes it super easy to say yes to. I'm going to start with bundle number 1. I'm going to walk you through it. I'm going to show you everything you get, the samples to go with it, the amazing price, and I'm just going to take you all the way through bundle number 4. Now, will these orders qualify for expedited shipping here at Scrapbooking Made Simple? Oh, you bet they will. As long as you follow the little terms and conditions inside the Say Yes to Spellbinders category. There's some verbiage there that you need to read. As long as you are good with all of that, we are going to get these items expedited out to you as quickly as possible. That means that we send them to you faster, not that you pay more for shipping. And in fact, shipping is free here at Scrapbooking Made Simple for most items if your order is over $50. So expedited, $50 free shipping, say yes to Spellbinders. It is a wahoo kachoo day. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, so when will this sale become live? Well, at the end of this video, when we are live chatting during the premiere, I will say ready, set, go. And that means I've clicked all the product on. Now, if you're watching this on a Friday or a Saturday or a Sunday or a Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, the video has already premiered, the sale has already started, and you don't need to wait for me to say ready, set, go. You can head straight on over to scrapbookingmadesimple.com or visit us in our retail store and the product will be available. Now, I'm doing this video in 2023, so if you are watching this in 2024, the sale has ended. It's only good for 1 week. The bundles are only available at this price for 1 week and then they disappear forever. We'll still have the product, individual SKUs, but it will not be at the bundle pricing, which is the best pricing that we have to offer. If you want expedited shipping, do you have to buy a bundle? Nope. If there is just one item that you love, 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 that you said, oh yeah, I'm ready to say yes to that Spellbinder item, as long as it falls within the Spellbinders category, we will expedite ship that to you as well. The Say Yes Spellbinders category. As long as it's put in that Say Yes Spellbinder category, you bet we'll expedite it out. You do not have to get a bundle to qualify for expedited shipping. You just can't order anything else from any other category. You're like, but why? Well, you see, we downstairs, we have a storeroom, a shop room upstairs, and we have our retail store downstairs. We in the downstairs store, our retail store, we're the ones who pull these expedited orders, and we can only pull them when the store is slow, when we don't have customers. So if you order a little bit of this and a little bit of that, we may not have that right downstairs in our retail store. I might have to run upstairs to grab one of them to fill your order. We can't do that. We have to focus on just this product so it can be right in front of us so your order can be picked, packed, pulled, and shipped ASAP. Oh, it's so good. This collection is so beautiful. If you like better press, I've got something for you. It looks like there's some stitching going on in here. There's a little bit of happiness everywhere I look, right there in front of me. Are you ready to see it? I know, me too. All right, I'm going to tilt on down and we're going to get started for today. Let me put my glasses on and start with our bundle number 1, which is our Sunflower Serenade Better Press bundle. So we did Sunflower Serenade earlier, but we didn't do the Better Press product. We did the vellum. Do you remember the vellum? And we did the foil sheets. Oh, they were beautiful. The foiled vellum, it was gorgeous. This matches all of that. We put that in a YouTube. All right, so I have got $133.95 worth of product on sale for $94.99. Let me show you what's inside. Tilt on down. Hey everybody, good to see you. All right, let me zoom on in. Zoom, 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 zoom. and down. All right, so our first bundle is a Better Press bundle. There is your retail price, there is your sell price. This is an exclusive bundle offered by Scrapbooking Made Simple. Let's get everything on out and see what we've got inside. So first things first, we have got the cotton card panels from Spellbinders for their Better Press machine. This is a specialty paper. It is a cotton paper, which means when you run it through the Better Press machine, it embosses a little or debosses a little bit deeper, a little bit nicer, and the ink is stunning against it. So they've given you 25 sheets of 5x7 in their porcelain, and I believe this is the porcelain. Yes, porcelain, and it really is lovely paper. On its own, it's not inexpensive because of that cotton weight, because of that quality of paper. But in this bundle, it's almost like getting it for free. So we start with that. Then we move into our Better Press plate that has sentiments. So we've got just saying hello, happy anniversary, love you always, especially for you, congratulations, happy birthday, Merry Christmas, and a million thanks. So you've got all of those in one plate, and then the coordinating die to match. So you ink this up, you send it through your Better Press, you put your die on, you die cut it with your die cutting machine, and in one pass you have all of those sentiments to choose from. And I will say I like them very much because they're a little bit bigger than their normal sentiments where they've done this type of a configuration, all in one die to cut them all out. They tend to be a little bit smaller, and I think these are really very lovely. So here's our first plate. Our next plate is just a note. Wow, the detail on this is crazy. And look at the size. Oh my gosh. This is huge. This is going to let you do slimline, mini slimline, 5x7, A6, A2. It's huge. Look at the design and look at the detail. Wow. Imagine sending this through your Better Press. Holy smokes. And if you're doing an A2, you can pick this piece, or you can pick this piece, or you can pick this piece. You will have options on what works best for you. You'll be able to line it up so that you decide what you want your finished make to look like. So pretty. So there's our second Better Press plate. Our third is thanks for adding sunshine to my day. Very apropos right now for fall. Again, larger in size. The scale is stunning because you'll be able to pick and choose what elements of this plate do you want to use. Really lovely. And my last plate is sunflowers in a jar, and here you have, thanks so much, a gift for you, a little something to brighten your day, and hello there. All of the sentiments and the jar with the beautiful sunflowers. And again, ready to go. Now I totally understand why they gave you the bigger paper. You're going to need it with these dies, and then you choose how to trim it out. You choose how to mask it off and use it. It really does lend to everything you want to do, whether it be an embellishment for a layout or something for mixed media or altered art or your card making. So in our bundle number one, I've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 4 Better Press plates. I have got 25 sheets of the porcelain cotton card panels, and all for not $133.95, but $94.99. Yay! Woo! All right, you want to see samples to go with it? They're beautiful. So they have inked it up, and this is why I think this is really good. I think all of these are going to be really good to show. So this is the plate. But look at how they've cropped it out to get a square card, to get what it is they were looking for. They didn't use the entire plate. They inked the entire plate, sent it through, and then picked the portion that worked for them. And here you've got the same card, but in a different configuration. So two different sizes. Here we've got the full sunflower, while here we've chopped it off. Here it's a half sunflower and you've got a full sunflower. It is the same plate, but giving you so many more options because of that overall size of the plate. Look at how pretty is this. Again, the plate is large, so once you letterpress it, you'll be able to decide which portion of the image you want to use for your cards, your layouts, whatever make you're making. Whenever you have something that's a little bit bigger, that gives you more options. And isn't this beautiful? So all done with a Better Press. If you have the Better Press system, these are going to work great. If you don't, can you use them without using a Better Press system? Yes, you can. You can certainly use a Sizzix Big Shot machine. I've done it for years, and we've used that to be a letterpress type of machine. It wasn't intended for that, but can you get it done? Without question. But for your best quality, a Better Press machine is really going to be, the platforms are really going to give you this overall look again and again and again. Completely consistent. All right, there's bundle number 1. Let's move to bundle number 2. And bundle number 2 is called Sweet Sunflowers. Okay, I see a theme going on here. Retails for $80.95. Your price at Scrapbooking Made Simple is $54.99. What do we have inside? Let's check it out. All right, so I've got a sunflower die. Pretty. Multiple pieces so that you can build it the way you want, whether you want to have a whole field of sunflowers or you just want the tops of it. Maybe you need the leaves for something else that didn't come with leaves, and you can borrow these for that. So a lovely sapphire, or a lovely sunflower die. Oh my gosh. Okay, then we have sentiments. Thank you, for you, best wishes, happy birthday, thankful, grateful. Where you've got the die and the shadow. And it's always helpful to have that shadow because you can do so much more with the sentiment. I used Studio Light in the YouTube going on right now where it had the die and the shadow, and it really does make a difference having that extra shadow. I have got some sprigs going on, really pretty. I think Spellbinders is known for their sprigs. They have oodles of them and they just are stunning. I think the nice thing about their sprigs is that if you have this from their newest collection and you have one from the very first time they did sprigs, it all interchanges with each other. It all works together. You're going to be able to mix and match between all of the different sets, giving you varied looks again and again. It really does help when you've got 1 or 2 sets so that you can change things up, you change the colors, you mix them up, and you've got a completely different look. Then I have got embossing folder. This is from the embossing folder of the month club. It's called Scattered Fall. So pretty. Now the only way you would have been able to get this embossing folder is if you belong to the embossing folder of the month club. If you didn't belong to them, well, hello. Here's a great say yes because you weren't able to get it before. And then the last thing I have for you is a layering stencil. So it is a big stencil. It is, I bet it's an A4 size. It looks like it's almost A4. No, it's 8.5 by 11, okay. But inside you've got all the different layers to make your finished project. So one stencil, all the different layers inside. I don't know if I can get an image of it. All the different layers inside to give you a finished look. As opposed to having 3, 4, 5, 6 stencils to get this look, you're just going to use the one. So in our second collection, Sweet Sunflower Bundles, I've got the layering stencil that is in one piece. I have got the beautiful embossing folder that was part of the embossing folder of the month club. I've got the lovely sprigs that just are elegant. Elegant. When you do these with Sizzix Opulent paper, oh swoon. I have got your sentiments to tie everything together, and then a darling sunflower die ready to go. This is our bundle number 2. It's Sweet Sunflower Bundle. It is not $80.94. Oh no, it's $54.99. Here we have, look at how pretty is this. This is the embossing folder, and they've patch quilted it together. You've got the sentiment here. Lovely. Love the colors, really elegant. Very, very sophisticated. Here we've got the sunflower. Here's the die, the sentiment. Again, they've only used paper and ink to make this happen. Isn't that amazing what paper and ink can get done? Here I have got the layering stencil. Not the entire thing, we've taken a portion of it to get this card front done. And here, the layering stencil, and then they fussy cut. They fussy cut that right on out. Pretty. And then the last card I have takes that sunflower and the sprigs, and I think this is just absolutely stunning. Well done, Spellbinders. They put these samples together, and this is absolutely stunning. With the sprigs coming up in the purples and the sunflower, the happy birthday, it is lovely. So we've got beautiful samples to share with you. A little bit of something for everybody, whether you are big into embossing folders, or you love the stencils, or it is the die cuts that are speaking to you. This collection really encompasses something for everybody and screams fall. And we'll be able to expedite this out to you, whether it's just the sunflower that you want, or it's the sunflower and the sprigs, or it's the entire bundle. At a great price. Oh, we got a delivery. Okay, next bundle. We are moving on to our Kaleidoscope Arch Bundle. All right, it retails for $51.96. Your price is $39.99 here at Scrapbooking Made Simple. Let's see what's inside. Okay, so they are stitched dies. Look at how pretty is this. All the elements there, you can stitch or not stitch. It is up to you. These dies are stunning on their own, but when you add the stitched element to it, it just raises them up a bit. But if you are not a stitcher, if you don't want to get out that thread, then don't. Let the dies be themselves. They've always designed their dies to be standalone if you don't want to stitch with them. And if you do, that's just an extra little added bonus. Then I have happy birthday and thanks so much. Cute. And a beautiful little stamp set. Those are your biggest sentiments. You have Make a Wish, Enjoy Your Day. Really nice. And then I have a stencil, so a single layer stencil in an all over background pattern that you can do in a single color. You can ombre, you could put Versamark down, throw embossing powder and get it done. And then I have got a Botanical Diamond Embossing Folder of the Month Club. So again, the only way you would be able to get this is if you were in the Embossing Folder of the Month Club. So if you haven't seen this before, this is like a brand new product for you. It's a wahoo kachoo. And then the beautiful stencil, and then the Kaleidoscope Arch Sentiments. So my guess is that somehow, I bet that this element right here, I bet you're able to cut that twice, and these are going to fit in. We're gonna see, we're gonna get to the samples, but I bet that these two work together and are two peas in a pod, where you can have just the die cuts, or you can use the dies and coordinate them with the stamps. So here's the bundle for $39.99, not $51.96. Let's see what we have in the way of the samples. So here they've taken the element, and again, they've cut it twice, like I had said. Cut twice to make their oval, and then put a sentiment in the middle. You've got that beautiful embossing folder in the background. Really pretty. Oh, and they ombre'd that stencil. See, look at it with the ombre color. Wow, it's amazing. And that's just putting the stencil down on white paper and using several colors of ink to ombre that color down, and then adding a matte. This is simple to do. Oh, see? Yay. I feel that I'm glad I know their products well enough to know what they're going to do. So they did. They took this die, they cut it twice, they put it opposite of each other, they stamped the thanks from the stamp set, they stamped the floral from the stamp set, and filled that space in with a stamp. The options are yours. These really are two peas in a pod. They really do work so well together, and were built to be that way. Here we have, as shown on the sample on the card front, where this is almost like a potted little plant. We've got the stitched element going on. They've used the stencil in the back just to add a little bit of depth and texture to it. They've just inked a little bit, not the entire thing in the stencil. They've left lots of negative space to help your eye draw into that front embellishment with the flowers and the stitched element. Really lovely. And I love the colors they used. My goodness, these are pretty. So this is our third bundle. Great price. It's not $51.96, it's $39.99. Great value on that bundle, and all the pretties that you can do with it. All right, let's see. Our last bundle for today is Flower Market. Retails for $46.97. How about $28.99? Your price here at SMS. These are exclusive bundles put together by Spellbinders just for us. And boy, are we lucky to have that. Let's pull out and see what we have. Oh, this is a... Okay, let's try and get this out. This is a... There we go. So this bundle is called Flower Market. And I have got several stencils. So I've got a layering stencil here that when you are done, there are your layers. Bold and colorful, and they take up the entire card front so that you can keep something very simple, or we could have cropped this out and had a border going down. We could have die cut an oval in the center and made a window out of it. Lots to be done with these when you have an all over look. Oh, this one's gorgeous. Look at how cute is that. Again, layering stencils. So easy to use, cost effective, and give you a look that is just stunning. And then the last thing we have is the sentiments to go with them. So you've got a whole bunch of sentiments with a banner die to finish them out if you wanted to die cut them out. I've got I'm sorry and just a note to say and open. Always make room for more beauty in your life. I care. I miss you. I love you. Thank you. So there's a little bit of something for everybody. And this would make a great gift for a crafter where they've got the layering stencils ready to go, the stamp and the die ready to go, and all they have to do is grab their ink, grab their paper, and start. Love this. And for $28.99, that is a wow value. Let's look at the samples. So look at how great that is. So they took this and they cut it up. It is the card front, but they took it and sliced here and then sliced here and gave a little bit of a mat, and then they took down here and sliced between. So you have almost a patchwork, but the entire image is that of the layering stencil. It just gives it a little bit of pop as opposed to it just being put straight down. And that's so simple to do, to just cut it up a little bit. I've got the Miss You. So here the stencil is as it's intended. It's one solid piece. Here it is when they separated it, when they patchworked it together. I care. Imagine how easy it would be to just mass produce. Do 10 of these and give them away so every one of them has a different sentiment on it. Bundle them up in packs of 5 and give them as gifts with envelopes for somebody else to use as cards to send to their family and friends. And they really are elegant and beautiful and easy to achieve. Layering stencils make it simple to get all of that beautiful color in there without making a mess. So this is bundle number 4. It is Flower Market Stencil Bundle. And again, the price is amazing at the $28.99 as opposed to the $46.97. So as a quick recap, we started with our Better Press bundle. So pretty. Then we added to our sunflower theme with our second bundle that had dies and it had embossing folders and it had a layering stencil built into just one stencil. Then we moved over to our very pretty stitched elements that can be stitched or not, up to you. And we ended with our lovely layering stencils and the stamp and die set to go with. All right, you guys. So this is the November Say Yes to Spellbinders event here at Scrapbooking Made Simple. Did you like what you saw? It's easy to say yes when everything is so pretty. Sometimes that's a little bit of a problem. I hear you. Remember, I have to buy it before you buy it. So I say yes to it before you say yes. And I have as much trouble as you do trying to decide what we should buy because I want it all. I'm terrible that way. So if you saw one item or you love the entire collection, the choice is yours. Pick up what makes your heart happy, and if your order is paid for by the date shown in the category and you have only purchased things out of the Say Yes to Spellbinders category, we are going to expedite these out to you just as quickly as we possibly can. Remember to take a look at the date that is in the Say Yes to Spellbinders category. That will give you an idea of when we will start to ship. Sometimes we're able to start shipping a little bit sooner, and normally it's right around that date, but it's about a week from today. So once that week is up, these bundles are gone. And if you wait 2 weeks, if you choose a pay later order and you wait 2 weeks to pay for your order, Perfectly fine. We'll send you the invoice, no problem, but your order will not expedite. If you choose a pay later order and you want the order to expedite, you do have to call us and let us know, I want to pay for my order over the phone. I want to pay for it over my phone so I can get it expedited out. Otherwise, we think you really want that pay later option. We wouldn't know any different. I want to give a big thank you to Spellbinders and their design team and everybody there who takes such good care of us every month here at Scrapbooking Made Simple. It is a pleasure to have the product in our store, and we are thrilled to be able to bring it to the SMS customers. All right, you guys, it's me, Stacy. Ready, set, go. I have turned the product on. It is available now. Have fun. Go take a look at everything. Scrap lift, if all you saw from this was, oh, I love that sample, I want to make it, go ahead. It's on our site. Copy the image, just save the image to your files, and you can borrow it. And maybe you do copy this one the first time exactly the same way, but I guarantee you make 3 or 4 of these and you're going to change them up and you're going to find your own creative way to make it yours. All right, you guys, it's me, Stacy, Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com, saying thank you for being here with me today. The next time I see you will be Saturday for our next Saturday with Stacy YouTube class, where I am featuring, the glitter ombre paper from Crafter's Companion. I have it exclusively in the 6x6 size. I've got Crafter's Companion and Creative Expressions for you, and it is going to be a holy smokes artichokes class. I promise you that. I will see you Saturday morning when we live chat again at 8 a.m. sunny California time, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, and 4 p.m. in the United Kingdom, all on our YouTube channel. All right, you guys, take it easy. Bye.